kill your husbands. I was a little bit scared when I was reading this. I thought my wife would come and sneak into my reading room and kill me. The thing is, I don't even have a wife. Kill Your Husbands, Jack Heath. Really enjoyed this book. Usually with whodunit type of murders, I tend to be pretty smart, but he kept me on my toes. I fell into every trap, thinking I picked up on a little trail of evidence that he thought I wouldn't notice. But I fell into the trap. He led me. He led my thinking about who the killer was, and I was always thinking, oh, I've got it, I know what it is, and then bam. What? I was meant to be thinking that? I thought I was a step ahead of him. No. Kill Your Husbands by Jack Heath. Jack Heath has written maybe 40 books, but he is not a more quality over quantity. He's just started writing when he was, 15 or 16. So he's been writing for quite a while, and the quality is there. This is the first time I've read one of his books, and I'll be reading more. And a lot of his books are designed so you can just jump in, start reading, get to know him as a writer. So find any of his books. Jack Heath, all stand alone. Sometimes there are characters that reappear between the books, but you don't need to read the book before it. But this is my first time reading his book, any of his writings. So Australian author, he's been on my radar or popping up on my Instagram quite a bit, a bookstagram. So glad that I finally got to read him, and he smashed it out of the park. He smashed that out of the park. But he's Australian, so he hit a 6. It's about a group of 6 people, all couples. Most of them went to school together. They've decided to go off and have a retreat. No phones, in a secluded little house. They'll just have some wines, talk about old times, but there's a lot of tension happening between who's slept with who before. These couples have known each other for a long time. There's maybe some bad blood between them. They decide to do some couple swapping, and didn't do the keys, hand the keys in, people pick the keys out, and then whoever keys you're with, then you end up with them. They do it a different way because they've only got one set of keys because they all came in the same car. Ooh. But then, not knowing who's sleeping with who in what room, the next day, or was it the day before or the day after? How many days was there? You'll find out. One of them, husbands, is dead. Who did it? Who was with him in his room? Or can they work out who they actually slept with? But that is just the beginning. The killer is only just starting, and they're all wondering, is it my wife? Did my wife sleep with him? Can you work it out? There's a detective there happening at the same time. You're unfolding the mystery with the detective as she goes back to the house and maybe finds more things that were missed. And what does she experience while she's in the house? Find out. Really good book. If you're into whodunit sort of books, then I think you should read it. And give the good old Aussie Jack Heath a go. I did. Very glad I did. And, bro, I'll be reading another one. I'll send you a message on Instagram, Jack, and I'll tell you what I thought. See you later.